There we
Whoa,
go. All right, cool.
what up, gang?
We're back.
React and Draw has returned. Had a
Um,
little technical difficulty, but we are back in the game. You know what I'm saying? With the latest news and shenanigans and goings on the interwebs.
right. Oh,
Guys,
what?
Hollywood is trying to reboot itself. It's rebooted so many franchises that now it's beginning to reboot itself. Allegedly, right? That's what the rumor mill is trying to have us believe. But we're here to decode all that tonight. You know, we're going to solve all the mysteries. Sean will be playing the role of Robert Stack tonight.
Oh my goodness!
His trench coat, and he will turn white, and he will solve the mysteries of
Stop
Hollywood.
turning white. Hang on, I'm trying to just make sure
Mate,
everybody got the link. Hold on.
that's right. You sent the links.
Yeah, before got cut off, we were talking about aliens, right? Like that's what we were talking about.
That's right. Why don't you pop the alien on screen?
Hold on, give me a second.
ET is about to phone home, according to the government. You were talking about this before.
Mm.
And the thing about the alien thing is that I just don't get it. It's like all these hearings, they keep saying they're going to release these files and interesting things to know, and nothing, like no photo. I remember there was the last hearing where they had the Congress people, you know, they had
I remember that.
AOC and Anna Bonita Luna, and there was supposed to be a bipartisan, I don't know, what they call that, a disclosure
Yes.
of the alien information. And they had like these three dudes sitting down talking about it.
Yes.
And one of them was like, oh, there are things that they don't want you to know. And I had colleagues and friends of friends that disappeared
Right.
knowing this information. And then the Congress people were like, disappear? You mean like what? Like, you know, unalive? You know, what?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And then they were like, whoa, that's crazy. That was like a year ago. That was like 2 years ago or something. I don't remember when it was. But it was
That was about 2 years ago. We did a stream on that.
But then it's like, yo, bro, if people got murked, they got 86 for knowing about aliens.
Yes.
Allegedly, right?
Right, allegedly.
Would you want to know who they were? Find out justice for the families or something? If these were like real people that got whacked for knowing about aliens.
Right.
Instead, the Congress people just react to it like it's a movie, it's a Hollywood film that they're watching right now. Like, you know, like where people just get whacked on screen and, you know, they're murked, and then it's like, oh, whatever. Oh, that was crazy. You're a congressperson. You're supposed to be like solving the mystery of the murder, bro.
Yeah.
I said they're like, whoa, that's crazy. Oh, the government's wild.
Hold on, let me try to bring up the alien video.
Like, you the government, bro. You're supposed to solve them. You know, you find out your boys did it or something, or maybe they didn't do it and it was some other agency. I don't know. Maybe it was another. Maybe it wasn't the government. It was an agency. You know, like in those old these TV shows where it's like La Femme Nikita, or one of those shows where it's like it's not the CIA, it's some private organization that does the dirty stuff that's contracted by the government. Whoops. So at the end of the show, whatever, they can arrest them all, you know.
Right.
So they don't make it too close to the authorities. Whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, aliens, are they real? I don't know. The jury's still out with this kind of baloney evidence right here. I'm looking at right now. I see a bunch of black boxes. Is this redacted information?
Yes, this is redacted information that we're supposed to take as, like, you know, this is the bombshell joint, bro. Like, see that little dot on the screen?
Okay.
You can't see it from there. That's the smoking gun. Oh, is that what they call that?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know, man. It's freaking stupid. Like I just, first of all, they had like all these things coming out talking about like, yo, like this is gonna break like spirituality, and like Christians gonna have to talk about these new alien findings or something to coincide with what's really going on. And I'm like, or a bunch of dots on the screen, bro. What is that? What's that? What are we looking at?
it's
It looked like a balloon, my guy. Like what?
a balloon, dude.
What am I talking about? They had one. Hold on, let me see if I go to my page. Cause we had my boy out here on, I'll be acting up on here. So yeah. Oh, I found the aliens right here. You know what I'm saying? I had a break in. I had to say break in. I said break in exclusive image hidden within the UFO file showing aliens hiding on the moon's surface. The government will soon employ five individuals to address these findings. So if they could get Rita Repulsa,
True.
you know what I'm saying, Lord Zed, and I can't even remember what the name of this dude is. His name escapes me. Goldar is not in this one. I don't know. I think Goldar is a big influence in the alien culture. They're gonna have to fix that. You know what I'm saying?
Goldar. I remember I was watching the Japanese version
Mm-hmm.
of Power Rangers. You know, the OG,
Mm-hmm.
and like Goldar, and who was a woman? I forgot there was a woman. Not Rita Repulsa. It was another one. That was a bad guy, one of the henchmen.
Scorpina or something.
Yeah, Scorpita.
Yeah.
Like I forget the Japanese versions uh, of their names,
Mm.
but in Japan, Scorpina and Goldar uh get together, get married, have baby.
Oh, I believe I heard about this. I guess they do. Yeah,
Guess it would have
strange.
been too wild for Americans or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to check the Twitter link because I don't know if the Twitter link is like sending to the last stream. Like
Wait, what do you mean? I'm replacing all that while I'm talking to you.
no doubt. So the yeah, so aliens. I don't know. Is it real? Like I know that what's his name? What's his name? Steven Spielberg, right?
Yeah.
I forget that. Steven Spielberg is coming out with a movie
Mm-hmm.
called Disclosure Day, right?
Oh yeah. It's a what?
It's called Disclosure Day.
Wait, it's a movie or doc? Did you say
It's a
documentary?
movie.
Okay, all right. I'm about to say.
It's a movie. Like
Yeah, I know. With the woman, like I don't know, like
yeah,
choking on her own spit or something, and that's
yeah,
like supposed to be the
exactly.
alien language or something.
Right, so he's trying to capitalize on the joint, and there was a documentary about it and whatnot, and it's just like, what are they prepping us for, bro? Is this like going to be something real, or is this something like fake, or is this a distraction?
Hold on. Let me tell Alpha Pro to Susan. I listen
Well,
to all my experience, our experience of like um what's the word of various conspiracies. I have found, oh, come on thing, I have found that the government is not particularly good at fooling people, at least smart people. Like I'm just, so whatever they're revving up for, like I'm not feeling it, bro. Like you showed me, like hold on, where's the joint? Kevin Sorbo. Wait,
first of all, all
go
the
back.
evidence that's been presented to
Said
me
what
has,
exactly am I looking at here?
yeah,
And then I just said like, yo, the new visual effects team for the MCU because hold on, it's got to load up. Give it a second, y'all. Sorry.
and this is a joke.
It's just like some star. I mean, it's some star-like structure or something, and it's flying around. And I'm just like, why is this thing doing this? And there's people. saying that like, oh, it kind of looks like an angel, not a an alien. And I'm a Christian and I don't particularly subscribe to aliens. However, I'm going a third way. I don't think any of this, well, that they're showing us is like anything. Like this feel with for the fear of sounding too conspiratorial. It feels very first moon landing ish, and I'm like, yo, fam, what are we? Damn, it won't even load up. But I don't know. You didn't. I don't know if you saw this video in particular. Like he was just, come on, bro. Oh, here we go. Is it playing now? Oh yeah, here we go. This would be better if it
Yeah,
had
is
like.
this the thing I was talking about? Like this is weird compasses flying around. Like, is this real? What is this? This is like it's like some.
It's like when you're fighting the boss and like, yeah, catch him or something. Like this would have been better if like it had the X Files music in the back. I ain't gonna lie, like on your.
Some of the comment section figured this out yet, probably, but
Somebody tried to say it was like a weather balloon or something with like a flare attached to it or something of the sort. I can't remember exactly.
It's a giant symbol, maybe. It's floating around, so maybe.
Oh, I guess that was the balloon there in the corner. I would think we missed it.
All right, crazy. That's bugged anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Hold on. We'll go back. Oh, I guess that thing in the corner there. Yeah, that floated above. No. Let's say there's some truth to any of this supernaturally, science fictionally. I just want to say with this, whatever they got going on here, they ain't got me. Yeah, there was the balloon there. What is that? What's that thing? What? Yo, real talk, bro. I don't care about none of this. Like I'm this, and I was like, yo, get this out of my face, bro. Like nobody cares about this. So this is stupid.
And they're like trying to like trickle in these little alien tidbits to the public, thinking that if they just tell everybody what the real deal is, they'll go crazy. And I'm like, I don't think you have anything. I'm calling your bluff. And if you did have something, no one would care, and no one's gonna freak out because everybody's on their smartphone. They're on TikTok watching Big Groove
Yeah.
sandwiches or something like that, and they'll just continue doing that. Now, if Big Groove freaks out, then
I don't know what was it.
Yeah, exactly. If influencers care, then America would care. Okay. Otherwise, Americans ain't giving a crap until the aliens show up like Independence Day, like the giant saucer and stuff.
Now, the funny part about all of this is that they can legitimately show us a video of a high res alien in the streets eating a man's face, and we still won't care because
I might care from that. I think that's pretty crazy,
bro. Like all this AI.
It's true. Oh well, yeah.
We've been exposed like to the most hyper realist like AI on videos of all time, bro. And I'm supposed to care about this little the black lens flare across my.
That's what makes it believable, because if you went more high tech, then you would say it was fake. But if it's so low tech and some pilot's I don't know, LED readout, then it's like, okay, maybe it's a little more plausible. If you go too high budget, then you're gonna spot all the mistakes, like
I guess
because you see the Sora logo in the lower left hand corner, it's suspicious.
Right.
Oh man.
Like this one apparently is like I don't know. So the video that I'm showing you right now, I don't even know if those are from the files. I think they are. I'm about 80% sure. But just in case I'm incorrect, they might not be from the files. But I think that they are. And I don't know what I'm supposed to, what that little dot is going across the screen. Look like a balloon. I don't know what it is.
It's intriguing. It's exciting.
I'm
Not
not
really
really
though.
excited. What is this? What is it going across the screen?
It's a black dot, bro, and it's like static. Look at the technology. Maybe it's like a smudge or something. Maybe somebody
Yo, wipe
smeared
off the
some.
glass, B.
Maybe smeared some peanut butter on the
Oh, this one
screen.
got
Bro.
audio. Oh snap! Are we supposed to be looking at government documents?
Take me to your leader. The Last Starfighter. Remember that movie? That was dope.
I did not see that.
You see that, bro? Yo,
Mm-mm.
it's a classic. This kid lives in a trailer park,
Mm-hmm.
and he's playing the arcade game,
Okay.
and it's called The Last Starfighter. It's like a space fighting game or something like that, a spaceship and whatnot. And then he's like the best at it, and he wins top prize and stuff, or top score. And then the alien ships later at night like come down and recruit him to fight in the space battle. It's dope, son.
Oh.
It's an old '80s movie.
I will
Uh,
say this.
how? Oh, good.
I'm glad we did not do a stream specifically on this on these files because this is mad boring, bro. Like I'm like, bro, son, come on, give us something.
Actually, let's not bore the audience. What are you here for the
Oh snap!
tonight?
Look, something flew across the screen.
Yeah, exciting. Well, this is kind of related to what we're talking about tonight because we're talking about Star Wars
Yes.
and the fact that there's a rumor saying that they're gonna retcon the sequel trilogy right now.
Mm-hmm.
This may or may not be as plausible as these alien files, but we were going to dive into the rumor. Now, it came from, I believe originally it was that Park Place,
Okay.
and then it got picked up.
Yeah, they Lincoln Park Place right here.
Right. And it went viral, and now people are speculating how would this be done, right? And of course, Sean's wondering why would this be done because the sequel trilogy is so awesome, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of keep going. I don't believe in these companies' renewals. All right, y'all said that this is the direction that you wanted to go in. Y'all wanted to do this. This is the direction that you wanted to have. These are the characters you wanted to introduce and the storylines that you wanted to portray. And now you're gonna take it back because you're missing a little bit of money. I thought you had a vision. I thought you had a plan. I thought you were supposed to hold fast and hold strong. And now all of a sudden, like, oh, we'll just like reverse a little bit. Why? Punks? Bunch of. I can't say the word I want to say. But it's like, you acting like, hey, Mama Bear's here.
What up, Mama Bear?
We were told about Power that Makani was supposed to have some kind of birthday stream. I don't know. He didn't set it up. I can't hardly track that man's like I don't know streaming schedule. Whatever. Uh,
Oh, damn.
I don't
Happy
even know.
birthday
Yeah,
to
yeah. Well,
him.
if it is his birthday, I don't know when his birthday is.
He can come in this chat and
Yeah,
celebrate his birthday here.
right. We will go. I will run out and get him a cake through my
It's a cake emoji.
phone cam.
But yes, so anyway, so the rumor is out. They might want to retcon the sequel trilogy that is, for those keeping score, the Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, which I believe has the lowest ratings out of all the Star Wars sequels or movies.
Okay. Oh, hold on. She said his birthday was yesterday. He posted on his community tab. Oh, so I guess he's not having a birthday stream? Oh, I'm late to his birthday. My bad. My bad. Wherever he is right now. I hope he had a good time. All right, let's get into it. It says rumor Disney to remove Star Wars sequel trilogy from timeline. Now this is a rumor. This is all alleged, obviously. To resume a focus on original characters. Man, this is loser behavior. If this is true, this is
Yeah, the thing is, it's like,
stick to your guns, Disney.
well, let's get into it.
Disney. By the way, Disney has bigger problems.
I guess they have. I don't. It's you tell me they have problems. We theorize they would have problems.
No. I mean, like they caught like 28 PDFs on the cruise ship that were staff
Oh yeah,
3 days ago. You got bigger problems, Disney.
but they never stop, bro. They never stop stopping. All right, people always saying like it's the end for Disney. It's over, bro. They got caught, bro.
They'll find
They
more
won't-
money, okay? The
they
government
always
will
find the
bail them
money,
out.
bro. It's like endless money tree. It's like every episode. You think Shredder is going to be ultimately defeated by the Ninja Turtles? He's back next week.
Oh well, I'm not really a fan of saying like Disney is cooked.
right.
I don't be thinking anybody is cooked. These entities, they're like I don't know, like they are like demonic villains in video games. Like they always come back because somebody will always find a way to do a new ritual to bring them back, to revive them. So now, is this the new ritual that they're using to revive themselves? I don't know.
Like if they get pressed by legal means, then maybe they pivot like an ounce. Like maybe. Like
Mm.
Regina Carano sued Disney and it took like mad years. And then she finally won a settlement. And now they have to treat her nicely. That's like, and that took like, I don't know, many years. But I guess incrementally they could be in trouble. I mean, I saw a report saying that they looked into the numbers. I don't know where they find these numbers.
Mm.
Streaming is such a hard thing to measure, but they're saying that the sequel trilogy is the least viewed Star Wars content on Disney Plus.
Wait, what's the least viewed?
The sequel trilogy.
Oh,
They're watching Rogue One more than they are the sequel trilogy.
I mean, Rogue One was better than the sequel trilogy. I didn't have to listen to. I didn't have to listen to Finn streaming.
Yeah.
Yo, oh man, I need my soundboard back, bro. Robbie, like you know. What I'm saying?
Finn.
Sorry,
That's
yo.
another
We'll get the soundboard.
Yeah, that's another thing too. They got a lot of people who are like brand risks to the company as well. Like you got Finn. He's like, I don't know, harassing the fan and telling the fans like, oh yeah, they don't love me, and he's always yelling about they didn't treat him right and all this stuff.
They're not supposed to care about that stuff because a bunch of these Western video game companies got these community managers that do stuff like that too, and they never care. I need the same energy from Disney.
He's yelling at I don't know if he's yelling at like the company he works for, I guess. So I don't know if he's
doing
back.
that too.
I don't know. He's going rogue. Anyway, I don't know. Is there any like
well, let's see here.
thing you want to roll up in?
Yeah. So it said Power said they are deviating for the secret trilogy for stuff allegedly. So let's find out. The future of Star Wars may be heading toward a massive course correction. And if a new insider report is accurate, Disney could be preparing to split the controversial Star Wars sequel trilogy off on its own isolated timeline and remove it from the mainline Star Wars storyline. Oh boy! All right.
Where does this rumor come from, son? Like, I mean, it came from I saw it on That Part Plays.
Yeah,
I saw it on. I just see it on Twitter. They're like, it went viral.
Said according to an exclusive report from That Part Place. Dark Park Place's WDW Pro, a source close to Lucasfilms, claims internal discussions are underway to branch off the Star Wars sequel trilogy to effectively remove it from the primary continuity and allow future storytelling to pivot back toward legacy calories. Legacy calories. They definitely swallowed too many calories making these new films. To pivot back toward legacy characters of the original films. If true, this could be one of the most dramatic franchise shifts in modern Hollywood history. Weak! You are pathetic if this is true.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, that's weak. That's weakness, bro. I don't want to hear none of this. Nah, I don't want to hear none of this. Keep the same energy. Well, first of all, even all jokes aside, you already wrote it. What are you trying to get rid of it like Dragon Ball GT? Like, like what are we doing? Hey, what's up, Macabre Derek? Shit, what's up, man?
Hey, Macabre Derek, what's
Say
up?
good to see you guys again. Yeah, we haven't been back on Twitch in a while. I might dual stream there one time, but yeah, we're just here talking about I don't know. Allegedly, Disney is trying to backtrack this. How you backtrack 3 movies? Like we just gonna be like, yeah, it didn't happen.
That's the thing, bro. It's just like, is this
Why don't they
really? I
backtrack
mean, like,
the acolyte, bro? The power of many.
they're not gonna back. I don't know, bro. This. I mean, I don't know. Look. I don't know. Our viewership ain't popping that we got sources planted in Disney. So maybe these people got the sources, but like, yo, I just cannot believe they're gonna retcon like billions of dollars worth of stuff. Like Kathleen Kennedy, bro, what they gonna do? They're gonna invalidate all her work after like I don't know, propping her up for a decade, bro.
Just gonna look at
That's
her and
what.
say nah.
Nah, like the entire thing, bro. I just, I don't know. I mean, stranger things have happened. I mean, they retconned other franchises, or they tried to, like, they tried to retcon the Terminator,
That's
erase
true.
some of the sequels, but that was in honoring of James Cameron, who was still involved. George Lucas is like checked out. I don't even know if he cares about any of this stuff.
George Lucas. How much is George Lucas worth? Let me see George Lucas net worth right now.
I saw he like did a video with his wife, talking about May the Fourth be with you and all that. But that
Wait,
was about it. Like, I don't know if he is in the creative mode with any of this stuff. He should be. I mean, they have issues. I mean, the issue is that there's a lot of issues with Star Wars right now. I mean,
I
it's
don't
kind of
understand.
like,
Should I go to the Park Place like straight up?
sure,
Or,
if you want to, I don't know, you can go wherever you want.
well, I mean, sure. The beginning says the same thing as the last site said, but according to the Hollywood Reporter, the film is now tracking 80. Wait, which film?
You get the chat. CD Price says, "Is Disney firing Kathleen Kennedy?" No, then this does nothing. Yes, Kathleen Kennedy is not, I guess, the president of Lucasfilm anymore, but she is in. They say that she has a producer role, and I guess she can start up projects on her own.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they have to approve her projects, but as of now, the projects that are listed is that last was it that's what's it called? Star Wars Starfighter with Ryan Gosling and the Mandalorian and Grogu movie that's coming out.
Mm-hmm. I forgot that's coming up.
I mean, some reports saying that it's not tracking as large as they want it.
Probably should have came out a while ago when the show was.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of hard to get people to watch something that they're getting for free in a way.
Yes, right.
I mean, it kind of works sometimes. Like I remember a long time ago, the X-Files movie. You're watching it for like 5 seasons, and you want to see it on the big screen, and that was like a big thing to see the continuation of the series on the big screen. But I don't know, bro. Like TVs are getting bigger.
No, that's
Well, you
true.
got the wait times from the theater to your home are getting shorter.
You start telling people. Remember when when they do those things like we're releasing in theater and in home.
Yeah,
Like
that was
remember
crazy.
when they did that for like didn't they do that for the Matrix Resurrections? And I'm like, well, so I'll watch it now at
Right.
home. And I'm
They
glad I
did it.
watched it at home, by the way, because ain't no
Yeah,
way.
they did it for that. They did it for the On the Live Squad. That's what I was supposed to say. And
Yo, we still can't say
Mortal
that
Kombat.
word.
Mortal
Oh, we're
Kombat.
gonna talk about Mortal Kombat in a minute, because that's basically what this video about. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
why, like, when you look at the theater, like box office receipts for these films, it's like I don't know, $4. I'm just joking, but it's like this looks weird on the Wikipedia because they didn't release it in theaters. So anyway, they have a source, right? It was an Ewok said that they're not
Yeah,
going
Ewok
to
told
continue
them
this year.
that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's all good. I mean, I trust the Ewok. Wicked, that was
Let's so convenient since the mall shows up. Mall got a show. She got a show.
Yeah, Darth Maul got a show right now. It's like some cartoon joint. I don't know. They're trying to do like the
Listen, man.
arcane type style, I guess. I haven't watched it. Um, what do people in the chat think about this? Power 100 says so convenient that the mall shows out, right?
Right.
I'm a bear.
Um.
This is good to see us.
Derek says, I find myself these days trying to keep dialing back my frustrations as of late, but at this point, all trust has gone out the window. Struggling not to get nihilistic on it all at the moment. I mean, the same. Like, honestly, sometimes when y'all don't even see us on, it's just like, I don't know. There's a lot, like we've said this before. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, they screwed this up. And I'm just like, oh, I don't even care anymore. Like
Well, the thing
I
is,
saw
is
like I
that,
saw that Supergirl trailer and I'm like, I can't even fuss about this. I didn't like the trailer, but
yeah.
like I don't care enough to even be frustrated about it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I have the opposite problem. I care too much, you know.
Well, you have a big heart, sir. I don't know.
I got a big heart. I'm a creative person. We're trying to draw. We're trying to, write things. And it's different when you're creative. If you're just like a pundit, then it's just like this is just content. It's your yum yum. Give me your
Yeah.
content
Right.
and stuff, and it's just me to laugh at. It's like Triumph the Insult Comic Dog from the old Conan show. It's like for me to poop on. It's
Yeah,
like
it's like, look at them. They messed up
right.
again. Meanwhile, for
But
us, it's like,
hey, I'm supposed to like
like this was
inspiration
supposed,
from these people
like
and
this was
just see
I
like
wanted this to be fire, and now it's
yeah,
not. And it's
right.
depressing. So then I
Yeah.
just kind of just ignore it, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and read my favorite manga or something, or watch something I like. And the
Yeah.
things that are starting to annoy me, I just silently like go out like. And I swear, in a season and a half, I'm no longer going to be watching Invincible. Like, and I'm not even going to talk about it. Like, it's just, it,
I mean, it's kind of depressing. I mean, like, what's the solution? The country's trash. Like, we live in trash. If the country's trash, then we live it in the dumpster. We're like living where Luke Skywalker in the trash compactor in Star Wars or something. About to get crushed. It's not fun to say, "Ha, America's cultural exports are kind of weak right now." And then the solution they give you is like, okay, time to watch anime, time to fire up the Tubi and watch old cartoons and movies and stuff. So our joy is in the past, bro. Like that's what it is. We
like,
just have to be in a time machine in our mind. It works for a while, you know what I'm saying? So I listen to, some old Tears for Fears albums and watching old episodes of Miami Vice and stuff, and you feel like you living in the 80s, bro. And it's the good times, Michael Jackson is out there in the movies right now. And then when you walk outside and then you see some dude with his pants sagging, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Some goofy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Playing that mumble rap nonsense. You turn on the TV and it's like, I don't know, Justin Bieber looking like he on some codeine binge or something like that. It's just like you just suck back into reality. It's like, okay, this is our world now, and it's just a bunch of TikTok reels and
People doing face dance
we want
videos.
things to improve, but it is what it is. I guess calling for better content or whatever. I hate that word, but it's like might get them to do something, but eventually they're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to actually make the Star Wars better. We're all waiting for that part, and that part doesn't seem to arrive.
Like earlier this week, I was ready to like clown Marvel because they did like some joint where it was like Storm was going through multi dimensions, and they confirmed in the multi-dimensional pages that she was flying through universes, and like H.P. Lovecraft, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Gachu Octa was like canon in the multiverse or something. And I was like, yo, they're just trying to like glom onto fame. This is corny. And then I had to stop for a second. I was like, okay, first of all, they've done this before. Like Tom McFarlane did this before in Spawn. Like an issue where you saw like multiple superhero like hands behind the cage, but you couldn't tell who they were, and it was just like a cute little nod. And then second, I was like, you know what? Let me let them have it, bro. Like, And I think Kay and Rana even posted like, "Oh, cool, I'm in the thing," and I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. It was just a nod. I was just like, let them have their fun. It is kind of fun. I almost did a piece on it. Like I had to pull myself back from being like jaded or something. But anyway, let me hold on. Let me go through these comments and then I'll get back to reading the article. Mama Bear says, to be fair, it's kind of fun for me to talk about American exports. Which exports? Concord? No, let me stop. I mean Concord always fun. Invincible is done season 4 wise. No, I know. I finished it. I finished season 4. I'm kind of over it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm just whatever. Slogan's here. What's up? So I think the time has eventually come for us as a civilization, as a culture, to move on from Star Wars. No, yo, seriously? I was gonna type that the other day when they have one of those things with like the knives pointing inward to a person. Like, what's your hot take on Star Wars? And I was really gonna quote tweet and say, end it. Like
they tried to end it. Like Luke Skywalker died. Spoiler.
Yeah, but like stop. Like just stop. Like
now they can't stop.
We need to stop.
It's like it won't end. The Star Wars won't end. Just like the real wars won't end.
Just let it stop. Just stop. It's like the Matrix. Like, yo, what are you talking about? What are we gonna do? No. Let it stop. We're good. We can end right here.
Yeah, okay. Keanu Reeves is alive. You know.
Yeah. Let's please.
He lives.
Can we just
resurrected?
You know. Can we just stop?
So what's their big plan, Sean? How are they gonna just like erase this? They're just gonna not mention it, like Terminator Dark Fate or something. They're gonna remember the other sequels.
What the heck?
That was the worst Terminator, by the way.
I don't know what Terminator Dark Fate is, bro.
That was the worst Terminator.
I don't know what you talking.
That was worse than Terminator Genesis.
I have to agree.
Let's see.
He said,
anybody else?
Yeah, he says because it's become clear that the hyperfixation on trying to fix what got broken is forcing it to keep going to lead to absolutely nothing. Facts. Said it's never going to go back to what originally was. Excuse me. It's just become a decomposing corpse we refuse to bury. Yeah. Howard says, Sean, did you hear that they want to reboot Casper as a teenager now, using elements of Scare School because of what are you doing? People still care about Casper?
I heard they want to make the dark Casper because of Wednesday, and you know they
want How about that? No, absolutely not. Yep.
Like dark Archie, and they had the dark version of Sabrina, Teenage Witch. You know what's funny? It's like, why can't they just try and do the comedy version? They could try it. Like it could
ain't
be
funny.
Fun.
I don't know.
That's true. We don't.
They ain't got jokes. You want these people telling jokes?
Yeah, I don't even know, bro.
Like modern people telling jokes? I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's tough. It's like, Hollywood, they're not even hiring comedians anymore, which is kind of crazy. All I see comedians now is like they're just doing stand-up work on Instagram or whatever. TikTok reels doing crowd work. Just pointing people out. Hey, are you Hispanic? And the Hispanic guy makes Hispanic jokes and stuff. It's just like Akash, whatever. Point out other Indians and telling about their life. It's like they're not even telling like real jokes. It's just like just making fun of people in the crowd.
Oh, by the way, I heard Akash was like done with people like talking about his wife or something.
What's he gonna do?
I don't know. I'm like Akash. Listen, man. I don't. Anyway, let's see.
Hey, I tell you what, he's strong man because he keeps it pushing. He's not like he's still on.
Oh, listen, he better
he's
man.
Still doing the comedy routine.
I don't know how my fiance would never.
He still earning the daily bread.
All right, let's see here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Read it.
Says he doesn't care. It's not so much I don't care. It's just that the only thing I'd be doing is screaming to the void, and I'm not really to dunk on anything. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so, that's what it feels like for us. I'm like, I'm not going to dunk. And like I said, I'm not here to come at any other YouTuber. I'm just like, I don't have the strength, bro, to do that like every week. That's why
Well,
usually sometimes when we come on, it'd be something funny. Like you'll see some off-brand thing like, oh, we're gonna talk about a crazy pastor today. You know?
well, it's on the news. We talk things, just no one has to do anything they don't want to do.
Mhm.
You know.
Hey, trust me. If y'all wanted me to give you trash that happened in New York every week, I could do it so easy. Some guy was about to cut up another dude in the middle of like NYC subway on some video that I was circulating,
Yeah.
just showing the madness of
I
our
will say that a lot of
governments.
people sometimes they don't talk about what they do like. They just talk about what they hate.
I tell you
So
what,
they don't have like a sense of personality like that. But it is what it is.
what I do like, I finally got a Shonen Jump account, and it's amazing.
Yeah, everyone should
Like
just get a
everything all at once, like at my disposal.
just get a
Getting
Shonen
art tips, I
Jump.
was like, I was like, I was filled with like happiness at once. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to look at. Like this is crazy. Like, all right, let's skim
All right.
this and see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we
I
got.
want the plan, Sean.
Yeah, what
I
is the
want
plan?
the
The
plan.
part that part play is gonna tell me the plan, and then I'm gonna move on to Cole Young.
Hmm.
In a recent focus group of teens conducted by entertainment industry expert Matt
Oh,
Baloney at Puck News, it's obvious why The Mandalorian and Grogu box office projections continue to pretend to pretend the lowest opening weekend for a Star Wars movie ever for ticket still ever.
wow.
Yeesh.
It's
When
solo.
asked about Star Wars, the teens, oh my goodness, this thing is glitching. The teens didn't debate the storylines, characters, or upcoming films. Instead, the conversation was brief and dismissive. I like the old stuff, but the new stuff, nah, I'm not too excited for The Mandalorian. I never watched it personally, one teen said. Another didn't even bother sugarcoating it. Anything that came out after I was born isn't that great. Yo, if the teens are telling you that, I have nothing to add to that. The only semi-positive mention came with a caveat. Star Wars has been quiet lately, but I liked Andor a lot. Another added before
Yeah.
the conversation quickly moved on. So, how bad is it for Dave Filoni's first film as a producer?
We don't know yet because it's not out. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess if they're saying
Project.
the
I guess the
projections, they
project.
can
Yeah, the
project,
projections.
but it's like, who knows? I mean, does it have competition? I mean, what else is out? Somebody's gonna go see a movie in one of these weekends, and I haven't heard of like big competition. It's not like Top Gun 3 is coming out at the same time as
No.
Mandalorian. So maybe people would just be like, I'll just go watch that.
So it says, according to the Hollywood Reporter, the film is now tracking about 80 million domestic on Memorial Day weekend. That's a 4-day count, and it's one of the biggest weekends in the entire calendar. Any blockbuster that releases on Memorial Day weekend is supposed to easily clear 100 million. For Star Wars to come at 80 million, which would mean probably earning less than 70 million during the traditional 3-day weekend, is a red alert shock to the system. Hey man, this is what y'all built. I don't know what to tell you. It's no longer ignorable for Disney and their new executive leadership. Evidence is everywhere. They get sorry, excuse me, I'm tripping over my words. Evidence is everywhere. They get the severity of the problem and the delayed medicine for that former CEO Bob Iger didn't want to initiate may just be coming very, very soon. In effect, new CEO Josh DMR, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, sorry, and his Wall Street execs could be ready to pull the sequel trilogy ripcord. That is insane statement. What? Pull the sequel trilogy ripcord.
Okay, I still
Uh, okay, all
how
right.
is the plan for this?
The evidence that Disney has made a 180 for the franchise internally is everywhere. The May the 4th franchise, all original trilogy stuff. The Fortnite Star Wars special event, mostly original trilogy with some Dave baloney cartoon skins thrown in, and nobody is buying Captain Plasma costume.
Captain Phasma.
Plasma, excuse me. Star Wars Galaxy at Disneyland. The timeline just shifted, and now sequel trilogy basically exists as a single ride, while the original trilogy characters are everywhere. George Lucas, Luke, Leia, Han roam the land. John Williams' music finally blasts over the speakers. And the chances this comes to Florida's Disney World version very soon are about as close to 100% as you can get. So I guess like at the theme parks, they're just like pushing the original characters. I mean, the original characters are they're timeless.
Yeah, it's cultural impact. I mean, look, it came out in 1977. I mean, it was the craziest thing anybody ever saw in their life was watching Star Wars. It will be remembered till the end of time or something. And, Hollywood history is one of the greatest like cinematic achievements, in recent memory, whatever. But the sequel trilogy, it's just, that's like modern day corporate busy work. I don't know what to tell you.
I, this is
Thing is, I don't understand is that how are they going to just erase something that they had people doing homework for to understand? Like, they have all these other like TV shows that tie into the sequel trilogy, right?
weren't we getting yelled at to like these characters or something? First, are they trying to make me I don't know like Finn, even though he was sitting around screaming Ray's name 24/7? Like, right? No, I still got to get that soundboard.
Yeah, how are we going to forget that? I mean, we don't want to forget that, but
I ain't gonna forget it. I had 3 movies to write. Okay, like I'm not. Like,
what are they gonna do? Parallel universe? This is so lame. Like, what is this? It's like
I hate the
timelines?
multiverse. Can I just say that?
Ugh.
I hate the multiverse in anything. Stop it.
Kevin Feige saw the multiverse and he was like, "This is the greatest thing I ever heard of
Yeah,
my
because they
life."
could retcon anything at will. And
Right.
all of a sudden, a dude that looks like Iron Man is now Doctor Doom.
And they want you to buy all the merch that led up to it too. Like they don't want to have like these strong demarcation lines that say this is where we messed up. So they create an alternate universe so you can still buy the other stuff in the box set and then buy the retcon and see it all as one continual thing. So I guess that's what you're gonna do. Star Wars? I don't know. That's fine.
Derek said Finn is still the biggest disappointment in Star Wars. Yo, I don't know what he was there for. Like, he's such a disappointment that he don't even know who to be angry at. I remember that whole thing he came out and said, fans was racist towards me. And I was like, sir, there probably definitely was. But I don't remember in mass people kind of saying, like, you was underutilized as heck. I don't know where you got that storyline from, but maybe you want to check with Disney for giving you the worst storyline of all time. Which you relegated to Screaming Ray, and then you jump to have one girlfriend, and then jump to a third girlfriend, and then had nobody. And that was the end of your trilogy adventure. Oh, well, he was force sensitive. I don't know. What were they writing, bro? Like, what were they writing, bro? Like, what was the script? No one didn't want to get rid of it.
They were vibing.
About the vibes? The vibes?
Yeah, they're writing on vibes.
About the vibes? It's like, the more I think about it, like, the more it feels like it was written by a high schooler or something. Like, they were just sticking plot points together and hoping that, man, look,
It's a long article, bro.
It is. I ain't gonna read all of it. My bitch said Finn was there to chase after the white girl, so she could at least had some cake. I mean, I don't know if they were thinking about all that, mom. That would have that probably would have broke some charts.
Right. Do me a favor. You see what that video is? Like, don't watch it, but
yeah.
Underneath that video, just read that part.
Okay, I got you. Someone says, at least we agreed we seriously don't need more multiverses. No, we don't. Like, please stop. For the love of all that is good. Beginning at the 5-minute mark in the video, the host of the channel revealed that they spoke with a cast member playing Ahsoka. at Disneyland's version of Galaxy Edge. When the character was asked about Darth Vader, Luke, etc., appearing at the park, her response was that the worlds between worlds has been shattered, merging those characters with the Mandoverse. The the what? The what? The wait, the what?
Mandalorian.
What do you mean the Mandoverse?
I guess whoever appears in the Mandalorian. That's what I think.
Are they definitively saying like, oh yeah, he's in his own joint?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't know. Listen, when you say the word verse, I'm thinking, you know.
Well, I guess the Mandalorian takes place after the original trilogy, but before the sequel trilogy. And they don't seem to allude to much or anything in the sequel trilogy of Mandalorian. So they're kind of keeping it on its own thing right now. They're not mentioning like, oh, there's going to be a guy named Snoke.
Okay.
He's rising up. They don't talk about that.
Okay, gotcha.
So the world. So it's a theme park guy at the park. He's the inside man.
I guess so.
In between him telling you what a bathroom is, he tell you we're like what's going on with the sequel trilogy. Yo,
Listen.
yeah, I get a milkshake down the corner by the teacup ride. Oh, what's going on with the sequel trilogy? You're the Retcon? Maybe. The world between worlds. Isn't it just the kind of thing they would say just to be like as an excuse to why you'll see Luke Skywalker like popping in, like hanging out with Rey, the fake Rey and stuff? They would just say, "Oh, the worlds are shattered." But maybe there's more. Oh, well, then look at the second paragraph. It says,
okay.
And why you think that might, what does it say?
It says,
and why you might think, read that.
It says, and while you might think that that's an actor pulling off some off the cuff, it's far more likely that this is the official canon reason for this anomaly at Batu, a land that is in the canon of Star Wars now, and that Lucasfilms Imagineers have implemented in this training for a response if characters are asked about it. Wait, I'm so confused.
At the park, I mean, I've heard of these theme park people, like they consider them actors and they take it really seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't think they're gonna give them. I've heard some like A/B testing, sort of like they float an idea out
mm-hmm.
in a limited sense or in a limited test audience to see how people will react to it. But the theme park guy, I don't know, bro. I don't know if.
Okay, so I guess to summarize this madness, it says what this means is the rumors that we've been hearing that Lucasfilms is about to actually use the world between worlds is already happening, and it's being implemented first at the parks.
What's the world between worlds?
That's what I'm confused about. Like, I feel like this. I feel like this. Is this thing skipping lore? Maybe somebody in the chat can let me know what the world between worlds is. Is this like is this like their version of Marvel's multiverse? Is this the Crisis on Infinite Earths? Like what is this?
Could be.
Good grief, this long article. So
the world between worlds is supposed to erase the trilogy, or it's like we just don't talk about it. The only thing I would think of is that they're gonna just continue on from the Mandalorian and just never mention the sequel trilogy again, or they're going to keep making content that takes place after the original trilogy and hope that people forget about the sequel and just like overwrite it over time.
Hold on, son. What is this paragraph right here? It says, the way to do that, we believe, based on conversations, is for Ahsoka to interact with the world between worlds in a way that makes the Kathleen Kennedy sequel trilogy exist in its own timeline, separate from the rest of Star Wars. We have been told more details, but are refraining from providing the info in order not to spoil possible future stories. All right, I'm gonna
I mean, you
summarize
saw,
this right here, bro. This is a dumb idea. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is
yeah, this is like not even a real plan. It's just kind of like a sketch of an idea of what to do.
See, now I gotta look up when did they invent this world between worlds? I'm not the ultimate Star Wars fan. I'm going to admit that straight up. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
not that deep.
so
Right.
y'all maybe the world between worlds has existed for like eons, and I'm the idiots that just didn't know about it.
Like, what is it? They look into like a crystal ball, and there's like many different uh futures and things, and then you choose a future timeline you want to believe in. So the Last Jedi version, that whole Rey storyline, that is like one
One
potential
possibility.
timeline. So like maybe they'll have somebody look into a crystal ball and they'll see like, oh, that's a dark future. We don't want to do that, and then that future won't happen, but it'll still exist. It's like, the fever dream of a of Luke Skywalker or something.
What, like Kid Trunks or Future Trunks? Like what?
Yeah,
like,
time
like
travel and stuff. I think this is too complicated. Like I have an easier solution. Okay, I have an easier solution. Then we
okay,
can
what's
move
the
on
easiest?
to Ko Young. All right, they got their version. What they're gonna do? This is the damn version of how to
Okay.
save Star Wars. Like, all right, they made me in charge
Mm-hmm.
in Hostile Takeover. They made me in charge of Disney for some reason. I don't know why. It's like that John Goodman movie King Ralph, where they made him king of England for some reason. I didn't watch it, but I think that was the premise. So anyway, they ask, "Oh, we're gonna retcon the sequels and we're gonna world between Earths or whatever they're talking about." I'm like, you don't gotta do that nerd stuff, okay? That's why I say, hey, we don't gotta do any nerd stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars used to be some kind of prestige franchise, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh, and you're gonna try and restore that kind of a legacy," and I'm like, no. Like, okay, that's impossible. All right, like, you can't go back in time. Okay,
Right. Okay.
damage has been done. What we need to do is instead of like going back to legacy, we need to embrace slop maxing. Okay, we need to slop max our way into financial freedom. All right, bro. And they're gonna be like, "What does that mean?" Well, let me explain. Okay.
Okay.
What
Explain.
we do is that we push forward and we just give the people
Mm.
the slop that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Slop
anything.
is
Like
good. Yum yum. Like, we give them what they want. It's delicious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so. Is it
so
kind
it's
of
like,
like you just start doing stuff that you think
yeah,
people want to see on some like Fast and Furious joint, like haphazard? Like
yeah, you just do what you want. Like, remember, listen, do anything. You don't need to go back in time. We just fix what people didn't like while moving forward. Is the greatest thing ever. Like, Fast and Furious is the perfect example.
right.
Remember Tokyo Drift when
Mm-hmm.
Han died, bro?
Yes. Right.
Then Han started showing up in the real Fast and the Furious movies,
But
Fast
in
4, 5,
flashbacks.
6,
Oh, right,
whatever.
because it was a prequel, right?
Yeah. But eventually he's going to die
Right.
because he died
Mm-hmm.
in Tokyo Drift.
Right.
And then what happened, bro? They had some Fast and Furious sequel, part 8, 19, whatever it is, where they flash back to the Tokyo Drift when he exploded in the car.
And did they
And
have
he
like
just
rolled out the car?
rolled out the car. Impossible. The car's on fire. He's like, oh. He's getting the seatbelt, and then he just get out the car, and then the car explodes. Something. And then Han shows back up, hanging out with Toretto and
Right.
Shel Rodriguez and everybody, right?
And then Han back from the dead.
Exactly, bro. Why? Because people want it, and it's too depressing to see him dead, and we couldn't keep doing prequels and stuff and having him like not exist. Okay, that's what we're gonna do with Star Wars. All right.
So it'd be like oh, Luke Skywalker gone, and then like you just have a movie where he just like coughs and like and then he gets back up. Like you know what I'm saying?
Like he did, yeah. In that last sequel, Return of the Jedi, he like did some kind of goofy, I don't know, stuff they made up where he can like
transport his body,
image across the galaxy, and somehow that like took up all his energy, and then he like faded away because like Ryan Johnson wanted to make history and Kathleen Kennedy by like destroying his body, so you couldn't even get him back. They thought that would make a big impact. Like you're never gonna bring it back to life. Well, guess what? When I'm in charge, if I was in charge of Disney, bro, he coming back. All right, he coming back.
Yo, that's not, you know what?
He coming back. You know what I'm saying? And they got enough goofy lore. You can even tie it into Acolyte. I didn't see that show, but they had space witches, right?
Yes.
They can use the power of many to use dark magic to like harness him into like a corporeal form. You hear what I'm saying?
You know why your idea is better? Because it's funnier.
It's funnier, but then you
and
could
it's
also
more fun.
You could also write it and have it make sense. It's like it's just make believe, right? I mean, you know, he used some kind of new force power to project himself. So maybe the evil part of that is that you're trapped in like a crystal somewhere. You're trapped in a fog or another dimension, and now in which he's like potentially tortured for end of time. So we have to like get Luke out of the torture zone into a corporeal zone. You hear what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do to make it happen. Luke Skywalker comes back, bro. Also, the other problem with Star Wars is that Star Wars is about the Skywalker family. Okay,
right?
He need a real lineage. Okay, his midichlorians need to live on and his progeny, right?
Right.
So we make up a new character, right? His son, you know, his long lost son, we've never seen before. Okay, you know, in between, I don't know, Return of the Jedi and Last Jedi. You know, I don't know. He in his travels, I don't know. He was hitting it, you know, he was getting buns somewhere. I don't know in the galaxy. All right. You know, he was going hog wild. He was clapping cheeks across the galaxy. I don't know, whatever. One time, I don't know. He got a kid, right?
Right.
So, I don't know. And then you can incorporate Rey. Okay. Rey has to find the son, and then the son and her have to find a way to bring back Luke to defeat some evil wizard who can like Jedi wizard man who can, you know, destroy the earth or something like that. And he's like sucking out Jedi souls for his own power or something like that. So you need Luke Skywalker because the Jedis are like, I don't know, getting murked one by one or something like that. Whatever. By the end of the whole thing, I don't know, Luke has returned. He's hanging out with his son.
Right.
You know, Rey actually redeemed herself in the eyes of angry fans on the internet.
Right.
And then after that, you do it in one movie, you know. If you want to do another trilogy, the other two didn't have to have Luke. They'll be like, oh, he had, you know, he played with his grandson, his grandkids and stuff. And then he passed away, you know, happy man and stuff, you know, whatever. You film his death scene like anyway, you know, if you want to do that. You don't have to do it. You know?
Man.
Or you can have any other sequels if it's still alive. I mean, you just move forward, you know, you just push it forward, you know, and you know what people are going to do, man? They're going to say, oh, that's slop. Don't do it. Oh, man. First of all, the people who love Rey are going to be like, no, that's dumb. You're ruining The Last Jedi. I mean, like, I don't know how you ruin that, but they're going to say that, right? The art of The Last Jedi. And then the other fans who hate The Last Jedi are going to say, no, don't do that. Just let it die. I don't want to see the Skywalkers. I want to see other people who are not in the Skywalker. Just they're all lying. Just don't believe it, all right? Because how are you gonna make the $1 billion, bro? By making something. They're already doing that with Ryan Gosling. No one's talking about it, bro. They're making some.
I forgot about that, bro.
They're already doing that. No one cared. The Mandalorian. People love the Mandalorian. No one care about that. I want to see things away from Luke and stop. You're gonna get the slop. You're gonna see Luke Skywalker corporealize himself back and be like, "What happened? What I miss?" And it's like nothing much, and it'll be slop. And then after that, then you can continue on. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
Okay. You incorporate. You make up new lore. You make Timothy Zahn the head chief of creative affairs at Disney, consultant or something, because he's kind of old right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that. That's basically the plan.
So that was I ain't gonna lie, that's entertaining. You get to
The only way out is through. I mean, look.
The Fast and Furiousation of might as well. At this point, everything's cooked. Like it's just
You can squeeze 3 more movies out of that. Like when Optimus Prime died, they brought Optimus Prime back. People didn't like that. Oh my god, that's cheap and lame. We watched it, right?
Yeah.
So, so what? That's unrealistic. Oh, would you? I'm supposed to. If you have to watch Last Jedi and accept that, then you can accept my slop as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just as canonical as Last Jedi, right? I mean,
right.
The demand comes from the supply. Okay, that's a rule of economics right there. They talk about supply and demand, but you didn't know you wanted the iPad 2 was invented, right? Our pea brains could not conceive of like a device that, you know what I'm saying, like the iPod where like you put 1,000 songs on one thing, right? We couldn't even do it till they made it, right?
Right.
You make the slot, people come. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have the incentive. Luke Skywalker returns in the next Star Wars film, son. Whether you think it's the dumbest idea in the world or you think that's the biggest fan slop you ever seen in your life, people will show up.
I mean, they will though. If you say Luke is coming back, people showing up.
You're gonna take
even if they don't want to show up, they'll begrudgingly show up.
They're gonna, and then after you make the slop thing, maybe then you could start, I don't know, making quality films or something. whatever you think you're gonna do. But
right. But I guess
first you have to make the slop first. It's
right.
the only way. Doing prequels, what's that's gonna do? Man, you just gotta dance around the issue all day, like trying to mine out the few years between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens.
It's just you know where the crap that's still on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
And doing like this retcon where they pretend that the sequel trilogy didn't exist. You can't pretend that away.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, what's the point of that?
I'm
just saying, like, this is the easiest thing they could do right now.
Right.
Mark Hamill's in a bit of a pickle, right? He's like screaming on the internet or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, as usual. So he's like, get it back in with the fans, I don't
know. I like the idea. It's funny. I like it because it's funny.
It's funny. I mean, I don't know what chat's saying right now. They're probably like, hell no. No way.
Mom bitch said, Jedi's don't die, they just fade away.
Yeah, and then they come back. You just reverse the film. You just like hit the button and then
Cena getting hit by a highway billboard means nothing. See, I didn't even see the one with Cena in it. And he survived it? I mean, yeah, it's Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious is ridiculous.
Yeah, their power levels are ridiculous. CD Price says, I need to know, is Disney World Disneyland even for children? With all the adult babies and inflated prices, it seems as though these children-friendly parks are dead. Mummer says, Retcon, have Luke wake up from a nightmare. Make it a secret trilogy. He said his son is played by Sebastian Stan. Oh yeah, I think people were saying that he looked like, young Luke. Which is valid. I mean, what's Sebastian Stan got going on? Nothing. His Bucky is ruined, so it's like whatever.
It's just more depressing though, because I hear like they want to do AI Luke and they want to do a show with him and then it's just like, but he's going to die on that stupid island that he lives on. You can't forget it. So I'm just like, move past it. While Mark Hamill's still alive, you just make a movie where he comes back and people are going to say this is trash, but it will bring him back. Like, who cares?
Right. Hold on real quick. This was the last three. Said, are we really about the Deadly Alliance rated memory flash forward Star Wars? Yes. Power says, Sidious forget Padme, more girls. I out there, my young Vader. Mom Bear says, I can't see Vader inviting chicks to the Death Star to see his lightsaber. Vader had it going on. But okay, so the second part of this story, which I have no article for this. And
Okay.
if anybody is going to watch Mortal Kombat 2, I don't know. Hold on, it's not showing my account. All right, there's a couple of y'all on here watching. Which, by the way, thank you for coming through. If you guys can, just put a like on the video.
Yes. All
Um,
right. So we going to
I'm
the
about to
next.
spoil, I guess, what is essentially, allegedly, according to the internet, the beginning of the Mortal Kombat 2 movie. So if you don't want the first, I don't know what it is, 10 minutes or something, that Twitter claimed is the beginning of the movie spoiled, you feel free to exit, because I'm going to spoil it.
So let's get into the whole Hollywood thing, right? They're starting to listen to some feedback,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, right? Well, in the case of Star Wars, but it seems like more concretely, they are listened to some fan feedback from the first Mortal Kombat movie
Mm-hmm.
and has used the new information in the second Mortal Kombat movie to do something that is quite, kind of controversial.
It is now. If you remember the first Mortal Kombat movies, Derek says I grew up on Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Just not sure I even want to take a chance. Okay. Derek, did you see the last Mortal Kombat movie that just came out? Because if not, I'm
Well,
going to go into a very brief summary of why I could not stand this movie. Anyway, the last Mortal Kombat movie. I guess spoilers for the first Mortal Kombat movie as well. All right. The last Mortal Kombat movie, we saw the trailer. The trailer looked kind of decent. All right. I'm watching the film. It begins Scorpion versus Sub Zero back in the day before they become Scorpion and Sub Zero. Great scene. Great first 7 minutes of the video. And then fast forward into modern times, and we now following a man that is not an established Mortal Kombat character named Cole Young. And I'm like, side character or something? No. This man is the main star of the movie. Raiden is out here gathering people for what essentially is going to be a tournament. They switched around the lore talking about the way you get powers is by some, I don't know, sigil called an arcana and all kinds of confusing things going on. You see familiar faces like Kano and Liu Kang and Kung Lao, Shang Tsung, and and everybody. And through this whole adventure, we are following Cole Young through this world with an actor named Louis Tan, who, by the way, this is not a dig at Louis Tan. I think he's probably a freaking cool guy. The whole time I'm wondering, what the heck is this? Who is Cole Young and why am I following him? Get him up out of here. Mortal Kombat has about 77 playable characters. You could have made this movie about Ermac, okay? And I would have said, whatever. The producers, decided to make a character to lead us into the world of Mortal Kombat. Excuse me, but when I watched the 1995 film, they used Liu Kang to lead me through the world of Mortal Kombat. Nobody had a problem with this, but these studios love doing this crap, like they did with the Gotham Knights TV show. Like, let's make up a character of the son of Batman, and it's Turner Hayes, not Damian Wayne, not Dick Grayson, not Tim Drake, not even Jason Todd. Turner Hayes. Who is Turner Hayes? They made him up for the show. Anyway, long story short, I don't understand the obsession of making these project only characters their own OCs. It's asinine to me. So yeah, I watched the movie, I get through it, and the ending scene of Mortal Kombat 1 is you finding out that Cole Young is a descendant of Scorpion. So now when Scorpion and Sub-Zero now have their powers ready to fight each other, it's Cole and Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. And I'm like, so I gotta deal with this OC helping Scorpion. to fight his nemesis. Why am I here? Now, thankfully, I watched that at home. And my fiance has joked that we should see the second movie, and I was adamantly against it because I'm like, I can't deal with this Cole Young character. He gotta go. He gotta go. I don't like the direction this movie's going to. Then came the trailers for the second movie, and obviously, you got your boy Carlman, who is now Johnny Cage. And one thing that we notice is that he is the focal point of all the trailers. And Cole Young is somewhere in the background. And I'm like, now, kind of like what Dan was saying in the last segment about Star Wars. I'm just like, no. You made the problem. So now Cole exists in your ridiculous world. So now you got to see it full through somehow. I'm not going to be there to watch it, but like, how are you just going to ignore the main character of the last film? Like, what is your idea? Until the internet told me what the idea was, and somebody posted it on Twitter, and it was insane. Okay, so apparently the first segment, or one of the first beginning segments of Mortal Kombat 2, the movie. Well, just keep in mind, I don't have an opinion about the Mortal Kombat 2 movie because I didn't watch it. I may go see it to give y'all a review if I feel like it, but I don't have an opinion of the movie overall. I just want to say some people like it, some people hate it. It's kind of mixed. I did see that clip of like Kung Lao, spoiler, versus well, this is not the spoiler. They gave away this clip officially. Kung Lao versus Liu Kang, because Kung Lao met his demise in the first film or something. But I guess he's been brought back by the underworld power or something like that. Whatever. And they were fighting, and I thought the fight was okay, but I don't know. I watched stuff like The Raid and Havoc, so like the fight was a little too clean to me. Whatever, it was alright. It wasn't anything to get me hyped. Anyway, the movie apparently begins with Cole Young trying to challenge Shang Tsung. So I guess Shang Tsung makes his presence known. Not Shang Tsung, sorry, Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn makes his presence known at the beginning of this movie. He's trying to stick it to Shao Kahn. He is giving him mortal wounds, but somehow I don't know what the deal is. He has something that regenerates him. And Cole cannot take this guy down as much as he tried with all his plot armor. And the scene ends with Shao Kahn flipping Cole over his shoulder, and he takes his hammer and smashes Cole Young's head into paste. The end. That was the end of Cole Young.
How long is Cole Young in the movie allegedly?
Huh?
How long is he in the movie for?
According to the reports that I'm seeing, they're saying like, I'm getting different reports, but it sounds like to me, my rough estimation is that he's in there for like 10 minutes. If even.
That's crazy.
This whole first movie was based on him.
True.
He was the descendant of Scorpion. And they turned his head into a watermelon.
Now, wow. It's like, it's funny because in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, they got rid of Johnny Cage like in the first 5 seconds too. Like
they did. But Johnny Cage was not the main character.
True. I guess he was one of...
He was one of the main characters.
Right.
I should say that because it was the trio. It was Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, and Sonya.
Yes.
So, yeah, close enough.
But still, like, Cole Young was the main character of Mortal Kombat 1. He had a daughter. He was trying to be an MMA champion.
Yes.
His wife hit Goro with the car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I know you and I on the show, you know, we haven't been the biggest Cole Young fans. I mean,
at all.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm just putting it out there. You know, we may have said a few things about Cole Young in the past.
Yeah,
like,
I wanted Cole to go. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, Cole got to get up out of here.
We had some mild critiques about it, to say the least. No, we were
never against the actor. I always made
No,
that clear.
no.
I think Louis Tan
So
is
I like
cool.
the actor because he was in Cobra Kai and he played one of the bad guys in Cobra Kai in the last season. He was pretty good. He's a pretty good actor. He uses he had an Australian accent. You know, he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Young as a character does not belong in the movie. It was extraneous. They have a zillion Mortal Kombat characters. I don't know why he's playing. Why can't he be Liu Kang? You know?
And also, by the way, I just want to make a side note that we are in the era of people with established franchises just bowing down. And I'm gonna say that with I forgot who it was. It was one of the Mortal Kombat creators, and they were saying that like, oh, we were gonna try to have Cole Young in the game as a cameo character, but you just didn't get to it. I'm like, ew. Like, what you want to put a studio character in your game? It reminds me of like Robert Kirkman talking about like, oh well, there were so many white people in our book, so we were just gonna like, we just wanted to like race swap them. To I'm like, all right, bro, like this is corny. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Cole Young is gone. He's erased from existence, and I felt too. I felt I this is bad. I felt two different emotions. At first, I was like, wow, like that was hilarious. That's the way they got rid of him. Like it was like shock. Like
Right.
I kept saying they should get rid of Cole,
Yeah.
and they got rid of him like in the craziest way. But then I felt bad, not because I wanted Cole to come back, because I don't. But I was just like, damn man, they didn't even give Louis Tan's character a respectful death. Like they just squashed his head like a watermelon. And it's insane too because he tries to grab the hammer before it smashes down the split second. It just and I'm just like, I literally like gasped. I was like they didn't even like just run him through and then he's just like, you know, trying to like on some respectful like, you know, like the others will get you or something. No, just pure obliteration. I was just like, okay, I don't know what they were trying to say. Was it like we hear you guys? We sorry we even made this character. We're gonna get him up out of here. I mean, you could have did that, but I mean, first of all, I didn't know
Now,
you were gonna do it that quick and in
yeah.
that way.
Now I didn't know. I didn't see the movie, so maybe they have a funeral for Cole, and his wife and kid are there, and then they're like, "We must avenge Cole's death." I don't know. This is,
From what
maybe
I
that.
heard,
Okay.
they don't really spend that long on it.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true because, like I said, I didn't see the movie. This is not a critique of the movie. This is not a review. I'm just looking at what I've heard, hearsay from the internet, and the clip that I saw.
why can't they have in these movies? They can't have like a respectful funeral for like a character that people know about. Like, I mean, like even like going back to I don't want to go back to Star Wars, but I mean, like Han Solo died, bro. He died on a bridge. His stupid son, murked him, and then what happened? Like nothing. Like it was like no funeral for Han. They told Leia, and she was just like,
Your
and
word, I forgot about that, bro.
it was over. Movie ended, bro.
They don't care. They don't care. I don't. It's wild. Wild.
And a Cole Young, I mean, look, I don't care about Cole Young. I mean, like,
Yeah, but I'm like, he's already there. Like he exists now. Like we have to deal with him because now he exists. And they were
I would
just
have been
like,
like better, like,
nope.
hey, Cole. Of course, they make Cole the new Scorpion, so they had to deal with him in this movie. But now I'm
Ugh.
just thinking about like Louis Tan had to show up for work to die. Like he had to actually like, put on the outfit, and they came to him with the script, and he was like, "Where am I? I'm in the 10 minutes. Where am I in the rest of the script? Oh, I'm dead. What? I don't come back." He's like, "Nah, you're just
And you
dead,
know
bro.
what's depressing?
And people
If
hate you."
if you go on his Twitter page, he's not saying anything. He's just reposting things about the movie to promote the movie. And I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, we want that studio check." They probably promise him another role in something. He's like, "You got to be a good guy and not get mad online." And he's a team player.
I don't. This would probably never happen, but you know what? This is what I would want for Lewis. I need Lewis to go work with Gareth Evans to be a main character in some dope film
Yes.
like The Raid. to get like himself like up, even if it's a Netflix only thing. Preferably an actual movie, but you know, like do that. That would be cool for him because I don't know they did him dirty, bro. Like this.
They give him a heroic death, like maybe in the middle of the movie he can bite it, you know?
Nothing.
Like,
My son just got the mallet, bro. Like,
they're just like, you hate this guy, right? So, haha. And like, I'm just like, dang, like,
like
it's kind of morbid.
it was very morbid. I know it's Mortal Kombat. I realize it's Mortal Kombat. I'm just saying, like,
I'm saying for the actor, it's just like he probably hyped that he's finally like the lead in the movie, and then in the second one, they basically just said like, I know it's a character, it's not real, but the actor was like, "Oh, I'm hyped to be in Mortal Kombat 2," and then he just like killed. It's just like it's just oof, it's a weird vibe. But they listened though. Hollywood was listening, like we said.
they listened.
It was bold. It was their bold fix. Maybe a little too bold. You know, maybe a little.
As a professional Cole Young disliker of the character, that was too bold for me. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, listen. Like, no. Like, we can let him last a little longer, bro. Like, it's a bit extreme. But I got a question for the chat, and I'm about to read your comments in the section. Second, has anybody seen the movie? To confirm, is it in the beginning of the movie? Like, you know, I mean, I know the movie kind of just came out yesterday, technically. Hold on. Let's see what they're saying here. So future bootleg Scorpion. It wasn't even like you see what I thought was gonna happen in the first movie is that he was the ancestor, and I thought Scorpion was gonna possess Cole. That didn't even happen. Scorpion came out as himself. So Scorpion was still his own entity. They just gave Cole his own powers, which was some fake. I don't know. He had some body armor with some tonfas, and I'm just like, okay. Like I don't understand why this is fire. It's not, but. And so, chorus here says they want to show their work, so they insert their character, which usually backfires because who the hell is that, and why should we give a damn? That's the whole fact. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is he here?
Oh, I know.
Leave the premises, bro.
Just go.
I mean, I guess he's going now. But...
yeah, it's true.
And this ain't like when Kung Lao like went out. I forgot how Kung Lao went off in the last movie, but obviously they had him return on some dark joint this movie. I don't know how that plays out. But yeah, this man's head is gone. Like and then after that he just kind of like he takes the hammer and just shoves his body into like I don't know if it's water or acid, and I'm just like, okay, Shao Kahn, okay, like Power says, bro, yeah. Derek says, well, that's threat establishment. Now we just gotta make sure Shao Kahn's hammer continues to have the property of being anti-blood armor. Power said 10 minutes. What a waste of a character. Derek says he was a waste of character in the first movie. Waste of a good actor too. That's the depression part. Like I didn't feel good after. I didn't feel good after the clip. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I was just like, listen, I wanted this character to go, but like y'all didn't have to do it like this. Like it's a little
That'll be funny for the fans, you know. Like he didn't belong, and now he's gone.
Obviously, I can't show you the clip because copyright. Okay, but like, however I'm explaining it is not as extreme as you watching it. Okay,
and because like it's kind of weird because that just confirms that Cole is a bad character. Like the studio knows it. They don't like him either, you know. And when you buy these movies, apparently, you know, they always want to make Mortal Kombat 3 and 4 and 5. They want to make a franchise of these things, and they want to put in a box set, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they're basically saying that the first movie was whack because Cole was in it.
Right.
Like, aren't they supposed to, like, have you believe that Cole wasn't bad while still dealing with the Cole issue?
I thought that's what they were going to do. It's like, all right, so I got to deal with Cole now. Like Cole is a thing. I don't think about it. I don't understand why
He could have still got, he still could have got killed because it's Mortal Kombat. Somebody got died.
Right.
But maybe like,
Well,
after
I would
some
have taken
heroic
anybody. It
sacrifice
could
or
have been about
something.
Reptile. Actually, Reptile apparently is a more sympathetic character now in Mortal Kombat 1, the game, but whatever.
But it's Mortal Kombat. I mean, maybe they're like, this franchise ain't that deep, so even though it is pretty deep.
Mortal Kombat got mad lore, bro.
I know.
Mad lore.
But to them, maybe they're like, oh, this is a silly nonsense. It's Mortal Kombat. It's one of the killing. I don't know. It's a little too slot maxing for me. Like, they need to like chill with the recipe.
I don't even know. Like, now I'm kind of curious to find out. Like, because at first I was like, nah, I'm not watching it. Screw this. Now I'm kind of like, I'm not saying I'd even enjoy the movie, but I'm kind of curious, like, what did y'all do in this movie? What happened in the movie?
Anything goes.
So, I can't guarantee anything because I'm not going to promise. I might go watch it. Maybe. And if I do, I'll report back to y'all what happened if y'all don't go watch it yourselves. Because, I don't know, after what I saw, I was like, it's kind of intense. Like,
100%.
I feel bad for Louis Tan, man. Yo, Louis, I know you're never gonna see this stream, man, but like, bro, they played you, bro. They should not have given you that character.
Yeah, I know. Cole Young, I don't know. I mean, he had to take the role. I mean, it was a starring role in the movie. I mean, this character did not belong in Mortal Kombat. He was not one of the main characters in the video game.
Right.
But, I mean, what's he going to do? Not be the lead in a major motion picture? Like, I mean, that's ridiculous. And then in the second movie, they just, like, get him out of their style. Like, in, like, 3 minutes, he's out of here.
For Carl.
It's a little too mean-spirited. But,
yeah, it was messed up.
Maybe Cole Young, he could have, like, been in a little bit, like, around, like, the 30-minute mark at least. And then he's out of here,
I thought they were just going to sideline him a little bit and keep him living. I thought that's what was going to happen.
Yeah.
The way they were making the trailers, like, because at first I was like, oh, they're just hiding the fact that Cole Young is really the main character. But the more they played up Johnny Cage, I'm like, I guess he's not the main character.
Of course, it's still kind of weird because, like, yes, okay, so Cole's not here anymore. So now we could just deal with
real characters
on Mortal Kombat. But then Johnny Cage is 50-something years old.
And Johnny Age over here. I'm like,
so
no disrespect to Carl Urban. I'm just like,
yeah, this could have been like another martial artist. It could have been anybody, actually. It could have been Chris Hemsworth or somebody like that if they wanted to. Instead, it's Carl Urban. So it's like, even when they try and make it more, I know, yeah.
Even though he's old too, but like, I don't know, it's Scott Adkins, bro.
Yeah, he's a martial artist.
Yeah, I'd have been hyped. Actually, I might have saw if it was Scott Adkins playing Johnny Cage, I might have saw that day one.
Yeah, but it's like they don't. I had my point. What was my point? I had a point.
My bad.
Anyway, so that's what it is. It's just they oh yeah, my point, right. My point was that Carl Urban's like some 50-something years old, like 56 years old, right? Playing Johnny Cage, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, and he's an aged out martial arts star, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't they just have Johnny Cage not be old? Like, why can't they just do the video game? So even when they try to repair and be closer to the lore, they still have to jank with the lore. Like,
they can't do anything right, bro. Like, it's like they gotta still somehow screw it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, what is the screw it up recipe? Why do they have to do that? They always have to like do something you don't want to see. Is it like some kind of impulse or like?
I don't know. It goes back to my conspiracy theory that like, yo, they don't want to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think they just have to screw it up a little bit. Like the Ninja Turtle movies, they made them look weird. Like, why do the Ninja Turtles have to look weird?
They've been making them look weird since like Michael Bay, and they like never went back to normal.
Right. And it's like, why can't we just have turtles look like the turtles? The two mutants and mutating before my very eyes. So anyway, that's your story right there, bro. So that's it. Cole Young is dead. Okay.
He's dead as hell. Okay, like he dead. and then push into acid allegedly. I don't
Yeah.
know, or water, whatever it is.
The Star Wars sequel trilogy may be dead, according to rumors on the interwebs.
Right.
I don't know the reaction to these rumors. Some people are like, "Do it," and then some people are like, "I don't care," and that's not good. I don't know what's worse. It's like,
I'm with Skullgrin. They need to stop. Like just stop. Just stop.
I think it's just like being a sequel
Or
trilogy.
they could do
Hey,
your slop idea, which is funny.
just like just bring it back to life. Who cares? One movie. They can do it all in one movie. And then and then people could be like, "Oh, he came back," and then they could do all their prequel stuff, and they could do all their prequel stuff and all this. They could, you know what I'm saying? They just like cast Chris Hemsworth as his son, his
Right.
long lost son, and stuff, and then you know, Ray is redeemed. Ray saves School Skywalker, and
Do something.
and then it's like people would be like, "Oh, this is." And the purists are gonna be like, "Oh, this is because people are crying because they can't." I was like, "Whatever." We saved Star Wars, all right? Like the best we could. Like now you cannot hate it as much. Now you can actually like look forward to the prequel stuff and like the sequels. Okay,
They
but you have
frantic.
to.
They went too deep in, and now they don't know how to get back out. It's like they.
Yeah, because they're making other things. Like they made like 3 TV shows since then, and like 2 movies, and it's just like they think they just have to just stay in this weird zone where they don't have they just keep making things before the Force Awakens, and they just stay within that pocket, but just irritating people more. And I'm like,
That's
you
what
have
happened
to resolve the problem in the original trilogy.
when you
You just
dig
have to.
yourself in a hole. It's kind of like Marvel. They kind of dug themselves in a little bit of a hole. And if the leaks for Doomsday are true, I don't know. I ain't gonna like that movie at all. I mean,
Yeah.
not that I'm really planning to see it, but I don't know. The leaks sounded bad. Just like
You resurrect Luke Skywalker, I don't know, you just find some gibberish way, you ask ChatGPT or something, whatever you want to do. Whatever these corporations do to come
I'm
up with
sure
these wacky ideas.
Grok could have came up with something to bring
Yeah,
up.
you just say,
But
hey, this
if
is
I go on Grok right now and ask Grok like, yo, how do I bring Luke Skywalker back to life? Like,
you get another $1 billion. Okay. You think Jurassic Park at this point cares like if their storylines make sense, bro? They know they're in slop territory. Like
Howard Has It Right said people moved on to the East. No facts. I saw people complain about some game or the other, like for the past couple of days. I'm like, yo, fam, I don't know what's going on. I'm playing Pragmata and Resident Evil 9, bro. Like, I have no idea what y'all talking about. Like, what did Derek say here? He says, I think I can answer that. They need him to be old to connect with the Asian fandom. That is actually interesting. They figured out the idea that someone going through the ringer will make him more sympathetic. They think Johnny represents old fandom, so it's still the same thinking, just applied to the fandom.
yeah, these people in Hollywood, they think like everything is a they're trying to get deep with these things because I'm sure like when they went to film school or they started writing screenplays and they didn't think they'd be doing Mortal Kombat the movie or something like that. So they have to find some esoteric way of translating the feelings of
Or they could have
meta.
just used Scott Adkins. So
They have to have some meta commentary on fandom and
like he tried to do that in
nostalgia and things like that. It's like He-Man.
right. They tried to do that in She-Hulk too, and I'm like, bro, like
It's like He-Man. Like He-Man can't just be an Eternia. He's a warrior. They can't have that. They have to have him be a HR department, drone guy on Earth who could barely pay the bills.
so I, as an older He-Man fan, can feel like him. Like, yo, I'm not narcissistic like that. I don't need to like. He could be like a fantasy dude that lives out in a fantasy land. Okay, like I don't.
right. They're trying to have him like they're trying to appeal to a certain demo or something. Like, oh, hey, the people who are watching this movie, they're a sad sack person working, 9 to 5. So you're trying to remember the good old days, just like this guy. Otherwise you're not going to go watch it. Like, so like
Man,
you
listen.
think it too deeply about people's lives right now. They just want to watch He-Man. Like we could try the accuracy slop. That's what I like.
Right.
Chef it up.
Yo,
Anyway,
hold on. By the way, chat. Sorry, because I remember that we weren't on last week, and I remember. So I'm gonna talk about this real quick, since this is the only stream of the week. The Resident Evil trailer came out, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Because I remember when the reports came out that said this man was not gonna use any of the storylines from Resident Evil, and I will go on record to say, especially now confirmed, that every Resident Evil live action outing was trash. All of them. So I saw the trailer. I like the trailer. I still don't like the fact that he's not using a storyline. And apparently, people have been breaking down Zach's interviews where he's talking about like, yeah, so I use bits of Resident Evil 6, and the fans, they're going in and be like, yo, if you're setting in Resident Evil 2 timeline, the Resident Evil 6 virus didn't even exist. I forgot what that was, the C virus. The C virus, right? And there's a whole bunch of discrepancies, and apparently the movie is going to be based less on zombies. I might be wrong about this, and more on the bioterror tyrants, which is interesting. I guess you're gonna have a bunch of monstrosities running around. But I would say the trailer looks good, and then apparently a script leaked. I didn't read the script yet or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know how that movie's gonna end up, man. But the reason I brought it up is we were talking about what accuracy slap.
it's just the meme term
Yeah, accuracy.
for
Yeah.
being as accurate as possible to the point of nerdiness accusations.
Yes.
Just whatever. Embrace it. Okay.
So
Chris Redfield with his the mushroom haircut, whatever the 90s haircut.
Leon
You
with
get
the
it.
mushroom head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. You want what Leon? Yeah, you want Leon with the haircut, 90s, bro. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You want Chris Redfield punching the boulders. You got it, bro. You want, you know.
So I remember there was a couple of people tweeting because people are like going back and forth, and they're calling people not real fans and this, that, and the third. Like, oh, this is gonna be a fine Resident Evil film because it feels like a horror film, and people saying, but he's not following the storyline. It's like, well, you're not a real fan because this, that, and the third, and they're all going back and forth. And I'm just like, and somebody, at least, I think at least like 2 or 3 people brought up something saying that, oh, if you guys wanted your accurate movie, we already had it, and it was called Welcome to Raccoon City. Now, I saw the trailer to that movie a while ago. I already knew from the Mila Jovovich films and that Netflix show that this can't be any good. I saw the trailer anyway. So I wanted to speak on this Welcome to Raccoon City film. So apparently Dan already watched it, and it's not fresh in his brain. But it's fresh in mine because I watched it last week. Yo, that movie's horrendous, y'all. Whoever's trying to call that accurate, I just want to know what substance are y'all smoking? Because what are we talking about? Just briefly going over it. If anybody hasn't watched the film, do yourself a favor and don't watch it. We got it has Chris Redfield, Jill, and the rest of the stars team at the same time that Leon S. Kennedy and Claire are there. So the 2 games are melded into one, which doesn't make any sense. Because Claire was looking for her brother in the second game. So I don't know how they ended up running into each other. So problem number 1. Problem number 2, we got the race swaps. Of course, we got the race swaps. We got Leon S. Kennedy played by an Indian actor. And I forget the ethnicity of Jill's actor. We got Wesker being played by a dude that doesn't act like Wesker at all. And I guess Chris was the only one that looked the closest to himself. And this is the one thing that I guess I may have brought up before, especially like in things like Invincible, when they like did Amber. I have a question. When they race swap these characters, right? Why did they go out their way to make them worse characters after they race swap them? Like, first of all, they didn't want to see the swap in the first place. That's number one. Like, I know who Leon S. Kennedy is, okay? He white dude with mushroom haircut. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a boy band kid, and now he's like, 50 years old, still kicking butt. They made Leon the most punk character in the movie. Like, you're getting punked by everybody, including an inmate. And he didn't do anything useful until the end of the movie, where he almost, like, I don't know, kills Chris by mistake. I don't understand. Anyway, sorry, that was just a small rant. Anyway, so whoever was trying to call their movie accurate with their character Mugen, yeah, that movie was terrible. Don't watch it. You don't need to see it. If you've seen the Alice films already, it's just as bad. I would actually go as far to say that the Alice films, which had another example of a character that was made up, freaking Alice, when they threw in the real characters, at least the characters looked like they were supposed to. Wesker looked like, it was corny. It was bad. Wesker looked like he was supposed to look. Whatever. Anyway, that's it for the Hollywood wrap up, man. I don't know what I guess I'll do the showcase because we have enough viewers. Is Hollywood listening? Maybe. But the measures they are taking are so drastic. So between, I don't know, retconning like entire movies and smashing a character's head in, little extreme, y'all. I don't know. Like, they made a problem so big that they thought that this was the only answers. I just thought the series was going to perish gracefully, but okay. It's very strange. Hold on. Let me go to the Discord real quick. I guess you could go to the chat for now.
Gee, see, the second you put something into established world, you have to bow to the rules of that establishment. You're correct.
I just want to say, by the way, I understand when you bring something to live action, you do have to make changes. Like, but the changes shouldn't be so ridiculous that like it just like interrupts like everything. Like, where were we last at here? April 24th. Oh man, this was a while back. Excuse me. They did my girl Jill dirty. Yeah, I don't know what Jill was doing in there, bro. Like, that was says that what did Derek say? He said, look, if they're gonna pander, at the very least they need a Chris and Leon, the Renfield bloodline joke. Yeah, they should at least add that. They didn't. Said noted. I would likely not. Yeah, Power, don't watch it, bro. It's like a complete waste of time. Like I was mad I watched it. Okay, that was like 1 hour and 47 minutes. I wouldn't get back. It's just that when they had the audacity to say it was accurate and I watched it, I'm like, okay, no. By the way, I have no idea if the new Resident Evil film, maybe it'll be a good film. It just will be Resident Evil in name only. Okay. So guys, this is our Discord here that we have up. It's a post your art section for any artists. You could always post your stuff in here. Now I know we haven't done one of these in a while because we haven't streamed in a while, so we're just gonna take a look to see what people have posted up. Now this one's from a while back. This is from April 24th. I think we already seen up here. Did we see this? Oh, this is my stuff. Hold on, let's go back a little bit because we might be missing. I think we saw this last time. Okay, we're in March, so we definitely saw this. I just want to revisit this because it's cool. This is when Dan put a Punisher cover on on the VHS.
Yeah, it's like I did that Punisher artwork a while back, and then I put it in a cover to make it look like it was from the 90s, like it was a 90s anime or something.
Right. I like how you faded it out so it looks like it's on the box.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then that's the picture, right? That's the
Oh yeah, the
actual.
actual picture. Yeah, old school Punisher outfit in the tights
Right.
with the white boots.
That's right. Comic characters used to be easier to draw back then because they didn't have all that gear on. Now Punisher has all this, like,
Yeah,
all this.
stuff. I actually like I said Derek said he threw a couple in. All right, cool. What was I gonna say? The I remember I did a video on my art channel, Digital Art Riot, about like simpler designs, and it's funny because I was looking at designs for manga and anime, and looking at design of older comics, and it was always simpler because it's just easier to get through, especially if you're doing sequentials.
For sure.
And now I'm trying to simplify everything so that like I don't know, it's just it's better to do. It's better than animate too. We got Bree here. She's doing a recent commission for someone's D&D crew. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. Got the floating book. He about to summon something.
There you go. That's dope.
Got Alpha Proto. Is that Moon Knight? Yeah, I believe that's Moon Knight. Yes, it is. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's raining. He gonna catch a cold, man. These were mine. I attempted a magic. Somebody posted up a goth chick and said like, can somebody draw magic like this? So it was kind of like an art challenge. So I decided to draw this. I don't have the original picture here, but it somewhat looks like her. And this was just Yuta from Jujutsu Kaisen and his summon Rika. And I didn't finish this.
That's good.
So this is all we'll probably get. Is it Alpha Proto? Look at this.
Whoa, look at that. It's Koopa. Bowser.
Yeah, I believe he's getting kicked. Painful place. I don't know. With the raccoon suit on, my man.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, a lot of impact. A lot of impact. Like I said, I will put a like on this, y'all, but for some reason my iPad likes to freeze up when I do that. I don't know why. It's not cool. Bree here. She is doing some painting. Getting back to painting food. Whip. Is this gonna be an animation? Because it's like in 3 steps. I'm wondering. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she was just trying out different things.
Yeah, it's a box of pastries or something.
Yeah, like donuts. A box of, excuse me, I didn't mean to yawn. A box of donuts. We got Makani here, who's drawing Black Cat. Oh, I forgot Black Cat is in Marvel Rivals. I refuse to use Black Cat because she has too many freaking moves and it's too complicated.
You know what's weird? It's like I was thinking about the other day, like how they retconned. Well, they did that whole thing that one more day, whatever that that comic issue from back in the days where they erased Spider-Man's marriage so that he could be single and date.
Mm-hmm.
And like ever since then, it's like, has he had much of a dating life? I mean, is he still hanging around Mary Jane and his other girl's Black Cat, and that seems to be it. You figure
Which
by
continuity
then
is
like,
this? Because I can't tell half the time.
whatever the original continuity, whatever the main continuity. It's like he should have had like, I don't know, other superhero girlfriends. Maybe he did, but I guess they haven't been noteworthy.
Yeah.
Well, no one wants to create new characters for Marvel anymore because they're all like, oh yeah, they're gonna make movies and not pay me, so no one wants to make up any new characters.
They created new characters. His name was Paul.
Ugh, yeah, Paul. So something so generic, like
freaking Paul. Paul is dead now, I believe.
Although I did hear a story that Dan Slott, the guy who writes the comic books,
mm-hmm.
he's going to create new characters. Like he says, like every 5 issues, he's going to make a new character or something like that, which is kind of funny.
Arbitrarily?
I mean, he's got to get them sales up. I mean, I guess back in the day, they used to create new characters all the time. Wolverine, Punisher. They didn't start on their own comic book. They were spin-off characters. Like Wolverine came from the Hulk. Right. Punisher came from a Spider-Man comic book. Mm-hmm. So I guess some of these new writers got I make a new character.
Will the
Like,
new
yeah.
characters be fire? Is the question.
This I don't know.
Yeah.
This I cannot say.
Are
But
they gonna make Bloodline? I don't want to see Blood.
that's true. They did try to make that Blade's daughter. Yeah.
Man, listen.
It's not a bad concept, like Blade's daughter
It's not a bad
as a
concept, but
daughter, and it's called Bloodline. That's not a bad. I mean,
I just never seen her be
bad,
cool. Like I've never.
right? Like, you know, you just need a better costume designer. They need to
She's
get.
got a purple jacket on. I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah, they need to get the guys who make Marvel Rivals to make a simplified version of a costume for the Marvel characters. I mean, the Marvel comics people. Anyway, continue. Keep going.
Got Derek. He got the Resident Evil. Got
There
Jill.
you go. We're
Jill,
talking
this
Resident
is
Evil, and
dope.
here it is.
Got Jill and Nemesis. People keep saying they need to bring back Jill, and I agree. I haven't seen Jill. What else we saw? We saw Jill in like remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, which people said was kind of rushed. I didn't play 3 remake only because people said it was kind of rushed. I wanted to get it, but like that kind of deterred me. This is dope, man. I like this one a lot. Hold on, he got another one right here. It's a monster. This is not Resident Evil, is it? I can't tell because I think there is a monster that's like this, or this might be your own creation. You can let me know. Said Paul is dead. I celebrate it a lot. I ain't gonna lie. See, we could talk about Cole Young all day, but Paul, nah. Paul needed the hammer. Okay, like.
Paul had kids too. You know, in the alternate reality, bro. He had kids too. Nah, Paul sucks. Paul sucks.
Remember Paul Mary Jane slapped Paul? Remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what Power say? No, Dan. He hooked up with a yellow alien chick in the Pulverse. MJ had to fill in to be Spider-Man using the Venom symbiote. What the heck? There also been times when he was with Kitty Pryde. He was with Kitty Pryde.
Lame. Kitty Pryde of all people.
They're
really afraid to make new characters. They are really afraid to make new characters that make sense with this spider.
Wasn't he with Silk?
Kitty Pryde. Maybe, I don't know. Kitty Pryde.
Oh, Derek said it's from Vampire the Masquerade. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Remember they used to have the TV show? It was like Vampire the Masquerade, except they couldn't use the name for some reason.
Really?
It's called it's an old show. It lasted like barely a season. Like I think it was like 8 episodes, maybe. It was called Kindred the Embraced. With C. Thomas Howell. He played a cop and he stumbles into
C. Thomas Howell. Oh, this is old.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is
okay, all right.
I'm an old ninja, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Back in the day, if it was some sci-fi show or some
did it have
show,
did it have
C.
Thomas Howell branded action?
C. Thomas Howell.
No, I'm thinking about
I'm thinking about that PM movie, The Sweeper. That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah, PM Entertainment.
Yeah, that's the only.
Is PM Entertainment still exist?
No. Believe me, I've been looking around.
Damn. They need to bring it back. Does somebody need to revive PM Entertainment?
I don't think anybody know what we're talking about.
No. PM Entertainment was a company that did a lot of B action movies. Okay.
Yes.
And I don't care. I enjoyed them. Like I really don't care.
Yeah, they're fun.
Okay, because they would have real explosions, real stunts, like high octane. They love car chases for some reason, like a lot. Like
a cop Derek, yes, it says Kindred the Embraced, right. Then got there. Yeah, I eventually got there, It's the old memory. Gotta jog a little bit. But it's there. It's in there. It has Brian Thompson, right? He was one of the bad guys, the vampires.
Man, when did that come out? Man, we old, bro.
Like, that is ancient, bro. That's a long time ago, bro.
Man.
The Fox Network, yo. We had high hopes for Kindred the Embraced. That was.
Hey, man, they were trying to do cool things back in the day.
Yeah, they were trying. At least back then, I felt like they cared about the audience and ratings. There's actually goals.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like trying to irritate the audience or trying to bait people to watching things because there was no internet. It was just like they're just trying to have fun. It's
Yeah,
just like, and they can say, "Well, the show's cheesy," and now it's like we have the special effects. We have, it's like I don't know. I'll take a little cheese if I'm entertained.
yeah.
You know,
I don't know what I'm supposed to be watching now. The Boys. I stopped watching that show.
because Derek says I never hit him. I'm an old dog.
Yeah, I just gotta brace my oldness at this point. Honestly, like it's just.
Yeah, word. They gotta bring it back. Bring back Kindred the Embrace. What else we got to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Said, don't know. I'm tempted to post my take on MJ Venom just for showing taking shit on it. You know, if they were gonna do MJ Venom, I thought they would have did it like Scream, but she just has like she's like a woman in a man's body, and it's kind of weird. Like, and she just pop out like Venom's like a suit of armor or something.
yeah.
I don't know. It's odd. I was just like, why don't they just make it like Scream? Like I didn't know the Venom symbiote was very specific to like Brock's body type. And I think Brock has Carnage now. I have no idea what's going on in the comic book right now, honestly.
I think it sucks. It's like, yo, there's like so much sci-fi entertainment now and fantasy. It's like
There is.
crazy, but then people were unsatisfied more than ever before. Like a new X Files is supposed to come out, and people are like,
We not talking about the X Files, bro.
you don't know what it is. Like,
I'd rather see
a
the
soft reboot.
I'd rather see the Resident Evil movie in name only 3 times before I watch the X Files show, bro. Sean, you didn't see a trailer yet, though, and I'm like, I don't got good feelings.
Yeah. And then it's like Buffy was supposed to come back, and then it was below par for the network standards. And I mean, it's Hulu. I mean, what standards they got? But like, they apparently it didn't reach those standards.
Hulu's where I watched the Resident Evil.
That's kind of demoralizing. What happened?
I don't know. I said Hulu's where I watched the Resident Evil movie. By the way.
Yeah. What are they showing on there? They're showing that.
Yeah, I was just like,
they're fighting for the rights for Resident Evil Raccoon City.
Killing me right now. Oh, see, look, no. Derek, this is better. This is what I'm talking about right here. Like, just make Mary Jane have like a female body. Like, I just didn't understand why Venom. For some reason, Venom is gold and black when Mary has it. Which I don't get, and she just still looked like a dude. Like this, if they made her, actually, I kind of like the teeth coming out of the hair. Actually, see, I would say go present this to Marvel, but they just gonna steal it from you, bro. Wait, give you no credit. But nah, that's cool. I like that. Oh, look at this. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
It's Iron Man, right? Is it? Yes. Get rocked
by Hobgoblin.
Yep. Action packed. What did Power say here? Said dodge the recent boys season where there was a thing like character who used to be a bodybuilder, yet let himself go by malting his fluids, being stuck to the couch. Yeah, I can't like. By the way, I don't want to make it like I'm squeamish to things.
Yeah,
because I mean, like, I've watched stuff like Akira and stuff. It's that when I see violence with the addition of no moral compass, it looks weird to me. Because then I can't justify. Like, if I'm watching like an old like Rambo film or something, right? And like somebody do something bad and he erased the guy's face, I'd be like, yeah. It's a little different than when I see like oh, Cole Young, he's here. It's like, well, he exists now. I was like, no, we're just gonna like bash his brains in, and I'm just like, and then they don't care about him, and I'm like, wow, okay. Like,
it just seems like it's just gimmicks or without story or something, like just random silliness. Just goofy.
It feel empty. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
What was the last officially like lit TV show? Like,
I'm trying, bro. You gotta have to.
I don't want to go all the way back, like in, you know, ain't trying to go back to like 1999 or something. Like let's get it like in some kind of recent time frame. Like, what was like the last dope TV show? Like, you'd be like, I'm watching it every week, and you don't have that nervous feeling. Like, is this gonna be crap? You watch it just like, oh, I just give up my.
I can't even.
I could give
Give me a
myself to the
second.
experience of the show.
Derek said, Sean, if you were squeamish, we wouldn't get along. Yeah, but I think you know what I'm saying. It's like when I'm trying to watch Invincible, like it's all right. And then like sometimes they just do some crap where it's like, sometimes they got Oliver on the screen. Get this kid off the screen. Every time I see him, his whole body getting dismantled, bro. Like he's just like, why is this kid being used for like I don't know torture purposes? Like I don't want to see. I don't want to see anymore. Like I'm good.
I guess like was it Cobra Kai?
See, I gotta finish Cobra Kai. I'm slipping. I'm
It's like it
slipping.
was good, you know. And then like
Man, I'm just about to go back and finish like I don't know that one last season, 24 or something. Like I'm just like
yeah, 24 was like lit. Yeah,
I don't care what nobody says. Okay, they could call it a propaganda show, and it probably was, but
yeah,
it was fire. All right,
yeah.
like
It definitely was,
it
but
definitely was. All right,
it was entertaining.
it was a neocon propaganda show. That show was.
Even the later seasons, you know, even the later seasons, I was still watching it. This is pretty good. I was entertained.
Mhm.
Supernatural, I was watching that. You know,
Yeah.
even though they say, "Oh, it should have ended up season 5." It's like I was still watching it. It was all right. They had some some good seasons out of that. Some good episodes.
Mm-hmm.
The Scooby Doo episode that wasn't in season 4 or 5 and stuff. It was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm still watching it. I mean, the last episode was so bad. It
that's
was
the
like embarrassing. Like they need to refilm. They need to make a movie. He has Jensen Ackles and Padalecki got some hanging out on the boy set and go film the Supernatural 2-hour movie or something to make up for that
I
crap
mean, you gotta get
series finale.
Eric Kripke is too busy making a script so he can make fun of Trump for the 18th time or something.
You know where they need to stop thinking about that
I'm like, listen,
and
bro,
start repairing
fix this
the
supernatural.
damage you did to Supernatural with that ass last episode. I can't even say how bad it is because like I don't know if anybody want to watch 16 seasons of a show. Their COVID filmed finale where they obviously are following the 6 feet rule because there's hardly any extras in the dang episode. Trash. Anyway, but still a good show. You know, I was watching. Still had a lot of fun with it. But like in terms of like the elite top 5 shows, is like, you know, it's still Sopranos. It's still like, you know, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Breaking Bad was like the last episode was like the nation was like, I need to, you know, need to watch it. That's when they used to have bars, like people have bar watching the last episode of a show, bro. That was like the last time they were like in bars watching the last episode of Breaking Bad. They were so invested into Walter White. They had like I saw like on a forum, like a Facebook back in the old days. One guy just wrote like, I hope that cop dies tonight.
Damn.
They want to Hank to die. Walter White to kill. They
No,
want Walter White to kill Hank. He was just doing his job. They were like, I hate that Hank. He think he like a real cop, you know.
No redeem for my man Hank, son. Just like...
They didn't even like the actor. Some guy wrote, I don't like the actor. He think he like a real cop. I see him like on the Talking Bad, you know, the post. I was like, hey, calm down. It's just a TV show, guys. You're too invested into it. You're too invested into the show. Okay. Hank was just doing his job. Power 100 says the character's name was Rockhard. He had volcano powers. Yeah.
Oh, from Invincible. I mean, not Invincible. The Boys. I can't watch that show, bro. I stopped at season. I stopped at season 3.
The thing of the show is like it doesn't advance to anything, you know. It's always like you gotta get Homelander, and then they get to him somehow by the last episode, and then he just flies away into the sky. Then that's it. They're gonna do it all over again next year.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the same thing happens all the time.
Huey having like infinite amount of plot armor, like I don't got time for this, bro. Like just
Power Hunter said we were dying at 24 movie. Yeah, they still haven't concluded that. It's annoying.
Oh,
but yeah. I don't know. What are the top 5 shows, guys? Yeah, name your top 5 in the chat. I don't know, like top 5 best shows of all time. I mean, that's like kind of hard. I mean, yeah, that's all time. That's a lot of time, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say all time.
Then it's like, what was this? The name things that happened the last 20 years.
Right,
it's
we
like,
got Murder She Wrote. No, I'm messing with you. Now,
some Asbury was ill.
Some Murder She Wrote fan is gonna be like, "Why would you dare make fun?" I'm not even dissing Murder She Wrote. I just never watched it.
Yeah, some people love Boomer TV. Like they love it. Like they'll be like invested in the characters.
I'm old, but I'm not that. Like
they'd be like Hawaii 5-0 was like top 5 shows of all time. Some people be like this.
Oh man,
I don't know. I can't relate.
Top 5 for them, Andy Griffith.
Facts, you know. As drama, I would say top 5 drama.
Drama,
comedy. Comedy is just like too broad. You know, you want to do top 5 comedy.
Yeah, comedy is too broad because then it's like, yo, you could say like, oh, I Love Lucy or Martin. Like it's too broad of it's too broad of a brush. Like,
but valid, you know, if you think that they're both pretty good.
You know what's funny, Derek? I never watched MASH. I never wanted to watch MASH, but like I didn't realize MASH was so big.
Oh, MASH was huge.
I did not know.
As per they tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? It was before my time, but it was huge.
It's just something about that theme song that made me sleepy as a kid. Like it came on, and I was just like, oh, you know, and my freaking like I don't know, like hyper addled brain was just waiting for like another episode of Transformers. Like,
Power Hunter said the Bigfoot Diddy with the puff baby bubbles.
Wait, the what? What is Diddy doing now? Yo, extend his time in jail.
No, they're making fun of Diddy on the boys.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know.
Oh. I thought it was real life.
Top 5 comedies. It's all the same. It's funny because like everybody says like, oh, his top 5 comedies, and it ends up being sort of around with everybody else. Seinfeld.
Yeah.
You know. Top 5 comedy. I don't know. That's subjective though. That is subjective.
It is.
Like Married with Children is like
Married with Children is mad funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's by today's standards for me, Married with Children is still funny.
And Cheers. That was like top 5 banger episodes. Not a bad one in the bunch, really. I mean, like all the episodes of Cheers are pretty lit. I mean, that's when like America had excellence and stuff, you know.
Hold on, Power says.
After that, what, that 70 show, except for the last season, you know.
Oh.
And I don't know. You think anything Night Court? I don't know. It could be any random show at that point. Like
Power said they have
Martin.
Yeah,
from Urban Homies, Martin. Top 10 dramas, Sopranos. You know what I'm saying? Lost. People hate Lost, bro. People hate Lost.
It's that ending, bro. It's the ending, bro.
It's the ending was like.
I like Lost though.
It was dope though, right? Like until like
the end, listen, was like Lost had me on the edge of my damn seats. Okay, like I was all screwed up with Lost, bro.
Lost, yo, but like, bro, when the episode, Nick, remember when like the guy, what's his name, Locke?
Mm-hmm.
How they revealed that he was in a wheelchair when he was not on the island, bro.
Right.
That episode was crazy. It was like one of the first episodes that came out. It was like the whole episode, you think like, oh, he's just like, I don't know, just like, because in the island he's walking around, and then they flash back, and then at the last scene in the flashback, he's trying to like go on a trip to go do some survivalist thing, and they won't let him book the trip. Like travel agent won't let him. and then they just pan back and he's in a wheelchair, bro. That's why they won't let him go on a trip. And you just like, what?
Mm.
What? And then they pan back to the island and he gets up from the wreck, and he's walking around, and it's like dumb. That was like the last time, like the last few times, like Lost was like when America collectively lost their mind. Like
Right.
like watching a plot twist on anything, bro. When we still had a monoculture, and now everyone's like on their own streaming service and their own laptop on their own like phone watching
Yeah,
stuff.
there's not a collective loss. I think sometimes in anime there's a collective, but still only in the anime community. Like I remember when Dragon Ball Super had a tournament of power, and then apparently like Mexico was going insane or something. Like they had like watch parties and stuff like that. But
Yeah, but America had excellence, bro. Sopranos, Breaking Bad,
mm.
um, Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot was like underrated, like I think, because now no one really talks about it. But
Yeah.
Mr. Robot was a lit show.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. They're saying I just rewatched Gungrave. Yo, you know what? I need to rewatch that. And talking about anime, Gungrave was pretty dope. Like the show?
Yeah.
Man, it's a throwback.
Watching old anime. I just watch anime like I like anime because like I don't really care what the ratings say, like what people say online about something. I just like put it on, and if I don't want to watch anymore, I just don't watch it. Like I don't look at reviews really. I just like kind of go off my own juice.
Hold on, Derek says something interesting here. It says, I need to find something new to watch that doesn't make me feel nihilistic AF. Like, yo, no. Realistically, I think I might be wrong. But I feel like this is a new modern thing where everything just has to feel bad. Like and like after a while, like I was talking about, like like stuff don't have to feel squeaky clean. Like I play Resident Evil 9. I feel good after it. Leon does what he has to do, whatever. But it's like a lot of this entertainment, everything is just like, ugh, like downer. And I'm just like, yo, I don't want to see this. Like, I'm about to go back and watch like My Hero Academia and finish it. Like I don't know, good guys are good and bad guys are bad or something. I don't know what this new style stuff that they're giving us all day now is. It just don't feel right. I saw a couple of videos talking about like how they don't like a lot of entertainment do not truly have the hero's journey. People just like even the heroes, they just beat a man by mistake, not through like hard work. They just like, oh yeah, I just remembered I was the man. I'm just like, all right, that's how people felt about Ray.
Yeah, she was just the best. And her flaw is that she didn't realize she was even more amazing than she really was. That was her flaw.
I'm just like, yo, what is it? What is this narrative, bro? Like,
She didn't know who she was. She didn't know her mother and parents and stuff, and they didn't tell us because it didn't matter. So it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Said they have restaurants dedicated to Goku. Yeah, I can imagine. I know they're sitting on Dragon Ball right now because they don't after Kirito passed. Yes, they're still trying to do the manga. But yeah, speaking of manga, yeah, I'm about to go and read my Shonen Jumps. and yeah, Marvel. But yeah, Marvel once again. Like I was gonna clown you for like doing those anime mentions, but you know what? Have fun. I know Batman is doing it too. Batman Absolute. They're doing like anime references. So just like whatever. Shared culture. That's it. I don't know what we learned today. We learned that Hollywood may be trying to course correct in the most drastic ways possible. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a bit much. Yes, I wanted to change, but damn, like this is not smooth. This is not smooth. I didn't see Daima power. I don't know why. I think the concept of them turning back into kids reminded me of GT, and I was just like, maybe I'll watch it one day. I mean, I got a Crunchyroll, so I guess I could go see it. Anyway, y'all, gonna get up out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know we haven't streamed in a while. We're gonna try to stream next week. We'll see what's popping in the news. There's a bunch of crazy stuff going on in the world. People will report on something. Maybe we'll just do some art. I'm like literally like 90% finished with the art video that I'm gonna put on Digital Art Riot. It's covering cell shading that I learned from Mark Brunette. If you guys don't know Mark Brunette, he's a pretty awesome artist on here. So I kind of react to his technique and then employ said technique. I thought it was interesting. Basically, what I'm doing on the channel over there is I'm going through the process of me learning how to construct my own manga style comic book. So it starts with the color. How would I make the cover? Through the cell shading. How would I then? I'll eventually get into screen tone, which is the biggest hurdle that I have to cross over.
Right.
So I'm still learning about that. So if y'all tried screen tone, it's insane. Like drawing with a brush and monochrome, it's bugged. Anyway, what did CD Press say here? I learned that Hollywood could have changed at any point and decided not to because pride. And yeah, and because of that, now their correction is like the most harsh thing ever. It's movie erasers and hammers to the head. All right. Louis Tag, I hope you get some more work, bro. Like realistically, bro. Like
that's right. Check out the links in the description. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Check out redconbook.com.
Yep.
Red Punk Fairy Tale, our comic book. Guys, it's been real. Thank you for stopping by.
Yep.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.